I created this Trinity Bible study for one of my closest Jehovah Witness friends. As a fundamental Baptist myself, my Jehovah Witness friends kept telling me that we as Baptists got most of our Trinity verses out of the New Testament, and that the Old Testament doesn't teach Trinity at all. So with that in mind, let's find out if the Bible teaches Trinity by comparing both the Old and the New Testament Bible scriptures.
The Father calls himself the I Am. So here we are with another signature of what the Father is calling himself. So we can look and see if there's any duplication of what Jesus calls himself, so that we can see if this is again Jesus and the Father are the same one God. Exodus 3:14. And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you. So clearly we have different personas and names that were expressed about God. And one of those, of course, is I am hath sent me unto you. So we don't know of, the people didn't know the expression of what he was to be called. Okay, so Moses asked, okay, who should I say? And of course the Father didn't say, just say I'm Almighty God, or just say Jehovah. He said, tell them I am, and has sent unto you. And I'm sure that Moses followed his instructions to the letter, because that was why Moses was the messenger for God, and it makes sense. Now, if it's true that I am is one of the words that were used, couple words that were used by Moses, then it would be blaspheming to say, for Jesus to say that he was the I am. That was a very holy statement, and the Pharisees of the Bible days knew that. So in John 8:58 and 59, Jesus said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. And obviously it was a very blasphemous statement, because what did they do when Jesus said that? Well, then took they up stones to cast at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by. So we know that they knew, at the very least, that Jesus was making a statement that was in reference to Exodus 3:14, because they knew that holy statement was they knew that very, very well. And since Moses told them in that day, the children of Egypt that were going to be saved, that we are talking about a very holy statement, and nobody but God himself can say that statement, I am. Also, you have to realize that it would have taken an awful lot for the Pharisees to go from listening to somebody to stoning somebody. That was a very, very serious offense. And for a crowd to go from completely peaceful, listening to this man that they weren't sure about, to immediately picking up stones to kill him, that's pretty violent. And so they it just kind of double fortifies the understanding of what I am represented to them, and what it represents to us today. That Jesus claimed, more than claimed, he just flat out stated that he was I am. John 18:6, As soon then as he had said unto them, I am he, they went backward and fell to the ground. So here we go again, I am. So it's such a powerful power, not only of influence but of the words themselves, that they flew backward to the ground. Again, going back to Exodus 3:14. Well, who should I say I should call you, or who should I tell them that you are? I am hath sent me unto you. And then, of course, I just wanted to clarify that notice the word he is italicized in the King James and is not in the original Greek. All italicized words in the King James are added words. So, again, in John 18:6, as soon then as he had said unto them, I am he was really saying, I am. And it's the I am that threw them backwards, not the I am he, because the he was added in the King James to better clarify it. But we cannot use that word as the actual words that he was using. He was using the words I am he.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch the next video explaining the examples of the Old and New Testament Trinity verses.